In this video, I wanted to make the best base I have ever made in Minecraft. So I got to brainstorming on what I wanted for my base. The first thing I thought of is that I've always loved the color of the lukewarm water. So I was thinking that I could just make a man-made island in the water. This is going to be a huge project with multiple parts. So this one is just going to be the construction of the island. So we started out spawning in the world, and you know, we just did the normal things like grabbing trees, running 5,000 blocks away from spawn to find a spot. So 7,000 blocks later, we finally found a spot that we wanted to stay at. Gumi's sitting up here. Don't know where anyone else is, but I'm going in the water and making my own island. Forest and jungle biome right next to a lukewarm ocean, so I could make my man-made island there, while my friends could still have their areas on land. My first plan of action was to get diamond tools, because we need a lot of resources, and I am not gathering them with stone or iron. We should probably get to mining now. Ah! Oh my god, I'm half heart. I then decided it was a good idea to bridge right over lava next to the skeleton. Thank god he was blind. So now we have tools so it's not insanely slow. We're going to start gathering some dirt for the base layer so the sand doesn't fall down. I'm going to put the sand on top because I just think, me personally, I just think it looks way better on the surface compared to the dirt underwater. It just has just more vibrant than the brown dirt. And you're probably wondering, oh, how much dirt did this even take? Way over 20 inventories. Like, it's not even close. And this isn't even considered as like a mega base. This is like a relatively small island too. I couldn't even imagine doing a bigger island than this, to be honest. But before we get to the boring stuff, let's pollute my friend's land first. You just like just make like a shitty house right here. Like make it look really bad.
Yeah. Let me put this shit down. Did he log off right here? Did he log off right here?
No, I think he logged off over by his stuff. Oh my god, he just joined.
Oh my god, he joined.
Hey. So while my friend was building the worst house ever built, I was distracting him by giving him the gift of cows. He never saw it coming. Alright, I'm bringing him over. I'm bringing him over.
Alright, I'm gonna go crouch in the water.
This fucking looks like shit.
Is the back even covered? I don't know.
Ass.
I think I forgot to cover the back.
He's reading the sign. Fuck you, old man. This shit looks so buns, bro.
This shit is tough. What do you mean?
That actually might be the worst house I have ever seen, bro. Bro, we're already polluting his beach.
You know, I'll leave this here.
Yeah, just leave it there.
This is my mark for when I first got to the island.
Alright, enough having fun. Time to mine dirt for hours on end. Here we go. After mining some dirt, I decided to take a break. To commit the first act of terrorism on the world. Yeah, I know. What a feat, right? Fuck this shit, bro. Don't worry, guys. I'm not that much of a slacker. Back to mining the dirt. But this time I was actually being helpful because I was mining out my friend's area for him. Alright, now that I have blocks to at least start this, we're going to go out into the ocean and we're going to make like a rough circular oval shape. If I can even do that. And we're just going to start going up gradually from there. But first, let's switch up the music a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have gone and gotten more dirt after those time lapses. But I just don't want to bore you guys out of your mind, so I haven't showed any of them. There's such a big dip right here compared to it goes so much lower than the other side. It goes like all the way down. So I went netherite farming for my shovel for, I hope, obvious reasons.
Sheep farm?
And then I couldn't speak
sheep
English.
farm.
Yeah, you can still put them in the air, bro. You have cows in the ground. Not in the air, sorry. They're not floating. But it gave me a great idea. So I decided to call off everything I was doing and mine out an entire slime chunk. Just like any other normal person, right? And waited there for hours until I realized that it absolutely did nothing. So I just went to a swamp instead. Oh my god, I'm so happy this one is very far away. And then I waited there for hours. So I finally got some slime and I put all this wasted time to use. And all of this was for... Yeah, I need to get my priorities straight. You act like you're seeing 4 floating sheep above your roof or something. Never mind, that was definitely worth it. And back to building. And 1, 2, skip a few, and we're done. There's the base layer finally finished. And now we need to figure out a way to get a bunch of sand. But I have a genius plan, something that is foolproof, one of my greatest ideas I've ever had before. Yo, Messa.
Oh, fuck my mic. What?
I got a question for you, bro.
What up?
Can you mine me 7 inventories of sand on the Minecraft world? Alright, guess I gotta do it myself. But with the power of editing, bam, it's all done. Wow, that didn't take long at all. Wow. Alright, now that we have all the sand on the outside finally finished, we're gonna start working on this inside, and we're just gonna raise up the ground right here so it just doesn't look as flat and just looks better. Time to gather a lot more resources, just like everything else we've done so far. But sorry, I need to change the song again, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. So I finished the general shape of it, and I wanted to take a break to get villagers for better XP for my mending shovel. So I decided to just put them inside my little mountain. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys are confused on how I got the villagers in here, our server has a little thing where if you shift and right click, you actually get their spawn egg. So it was a lot faster than like having to go and get them all like manually. So I wasn't recording and I found this little guy. He's gonna be very helpful for the villagers. So we had to give him a name. And his name is... Yeah, it's just Gru. And then Gru got brutally murdered by a cat. Yo, my zombie died and there's a cat in the boat now. Where's my zombie at? But word spreads fast and we got a new volunteer, which I decided to name him Gru 2. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not very original. Time to get back to build. You thought you could get away from this song. Done, and I really like how this turned out. Oh my gosh, we're finally finished with the first part of the island, and I think it turned out great. But hopefully next time my friends at least, you know, help me a little bit.